Dude, you know how you can tell it's always a good song is when the person listening feels like they can play instruments. I never drummed in my life. You know, never drummed in my life, but I'm like, yeah, I know what's coming. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good way to tell if that's a good song. I'm starting doing that. I'm only going to play that song in front of people live, like where I can see their movements.
Yeah, it's a good test. When they start doing that, you know they're all in. They're rock stars in their own mind. They're like, yeah. Cool. Yeah, I like a lot of things about that song. Whoever's doing the guitar must have had flames coming off of them. They're like, and the words were conscious, and it just it complemented each other so well. I really like that song, man. What was the motive behind that song?
So it's basically having an argument with yourself and then picking the wrong side. So yeah, it's kind of the angel and the devil on each shoulder. And then the devil winning, and then the second verse is like you're sitting in new clothes because you thought you made the right decision, but you're sitting there pissed off and in your own head still. So yeah, it's one of the first songs we wrote, I think.
It's very relatable, right? And it gets stuck in your head. This might be your year, you know.
You already did the lyrics.
Yeah. Hey, dude, that's how you didn't see me over here drumming. I mean,
I knew you knew the drum beat already.
I was like, yes, man. And you guys, and that's what I've always liked, even back when we first met each other. And now you guys, give me 1 second. I don't want to butcher anything. Pawnshop Motel. That's that's the band name you guys are rocking with these days, right?
Yep.
So we haven't spoken to y'all in about a year. What's going on? How's it been?
Oh, it's been a long year. Yeah. Yeah, this is a completely new project that we started, and me and Stu were both like co-writers on, so we both sing and write the songs and all that.
Yeah, and it's a bass player. We played with our bass player for the first time last Thursday.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, but you know what? It shines through. You can tell. I mean, I feel like when you're doing collaborative efforts, it's so monumental and so crucial that everybody that's a part of that is able to have open minds and hear each other out and kind of work together. And when you have that, it shows through the music. And that's what I hear with you guys, man. It's just, you can tell you can't have one person in the room that's like, hey, you should do it my way. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, man, we all have opinions here. So Unmasking's all about trying to figure out the why as to why artists even do what they do, right? Because as independent artists, we sacrifice countless minutes, hours, days, months, weeks, perfecting our craft, just doing our music. So what makes you guys do music?
I don't know. It's playing live and playing your own music is like a drug. It's just a high that you just want to keep going back for.
It's so true though, man. It's like
fucking magic.
Yeah, it's fucking magic, man. You can escape your reality. It's Narnia with musical notes, man.
Yeah.
And how long have you guys been doing music?
Well, together, like actually a really long time.
Yeah, we met in Kansas City in 2015, 2016, somewhere around there. I remember. And we were both playing acoustic guitars back then and kind of still trying to figure some stuff out. And then I ended up moving out to Colorado in 2017. And then Matt came out like a year later to play bass in a band that I had started. So since then, we've both been getting into different bands and pulling the other ones. Now we got our own band. Kind of got
There you go, man. What about like individually? Like, when was the first time each of you actually played music or played an instrument or got in a band? Or when was like the first time you knew, like, yeah, I love this and I'm gonna dedicate my life to it?
For me, it was pretty early on. I had in college I played baseball and football, but I always had a guitar in my dorm room, and so I'd try to write songs and figure out stuff in between practice and games and stuff. But I knew that I pretty much knew I wasn't going to be a professional athlete, because I'm like 5'10", 180 pounds. And so I just kept working on music. And I was like, as soon as I'm done with sports, like I'm doing all of this motivation and focus is going straight into music. And so once I graduated from college, I was like, yep, all right, let's do this.
Yes, man. And how did it feel to make that decision?
Oh, it was like a weight lifted off my shoulders. It's been so nice to just like focus on that. I was terrible for a while though. It wasn't easy.
Did you ever do like halftime songs when the team needed you with your guitar?
Nah.
Never got the call.
Damn it, man. And what about yourself? When was the first time that you really started making music or kind of knew that this is what you felt you should be doing in your life?
I mean, my story's pretty similar, honestly, to Sue's, in that like it really like took off kind of in college. I had a roommate. I played soccer actually in college, and so another guy on the soccer team played guitar too, and we just started playing music together and ended up being like, well, let's see what a show looks like. And we went to like a shitty school in a really small town, and so easy to get shows in bars with nobody in it. But like the feeling of just playing a live show was just phenomenal, and it was amazing. And so kind of same as Stu, there was no way I was going to play professional soccer, so graduated from college and then was just like, well, like I fucking love music, so just see what happens. Then I got in like some other bands in Kansas City and met Stu and moved out to Colorado, and
now we're here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And one soccer related question, greatest soccer player in the world would be?
I know that you're going to say Cristiano Ronaldo. I can't argue.
He's up there, man. I'll say that. And
I've seen all the Cristiano Ronaldo stuff on Facebook.
Yeah, man. That's my guy. Yeah. When the pressure situation's on, he comes up there and you just kind of know he's going to make it.
Fucking Terminator.
Yeah, dude. And what about, how was it like growing up? Did you guys ever lean on music to help you get through some hard times?
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, obviously being an athlete, like you got to get amped up for games and stuff or listening to stuff at practice. So yeah, I mean, music was always around, always in my ear.
And as being independent artists, did you guys ever have people maybe in your circle or around that criticized or gave belief but it wasn't sincere?
Oh, my dad is the worst critic. He's so brutal. It's so bad.
He's a truthful person.
He's a very But it was that, like, ever since I was little playing sports, if I struck out or something, you're like, you suck. Like,
yeah.
If I could get my dad to say like, this is all right, then I know I'm doing pretty good.
One of my favorite things for my dad to ask me is, did you make any money off your music yet? I'm chasing dreams, man. You wouldn't understand what that's about, all right? I'm high on dreams, baby. Where'd your dreams go? All right. Yeah, but how would you say? Because a lot of independent artists watch this. Obviously, the people on Real Talk Radio. And what would you say if you could give any encouragement to someone that might be facing someone like that? That's not really, that's super critical, and they're trying to really step on your morale for no reason.
I think just wade through the shit and keep going. It will get
better.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's almost 8 years that we've been doing music. We just now released our first song. We're like, one of us is singing writing, and we're both writing. So I mean, it's not something that just comes overnight. And there's gonna be a shit ton of people that talk shit. So you just gotta keep doing it.
Me and Stu have tried to sing in different projects and like by ourselves for so long, and eventually we just like stopped trying, and then fucking our last band fell apart a little bit, and so we just said fuck it, and we spent the last year just learning how to sing and fucking write songs.
That's awesome.
We have an EP.
Yeah, I mean, it shows through. Like, you couldn't tell that was something that you were just now trying to figure out. It just seems like you've been doing it for a long time, man.
Just put in a lot of work.
Yeah.
And what about as an independent artist? Have you ever felt like, maybe, damn, I just don't feel like I'm getting the love, from the world or whatever that you feel you deserve?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, we released the song on Thursday, and like most artists that are big name have 10,000 listens in like 2 hours. Like we have like 200. So it's just it's not an overnight thing. Like yeah, we have the product, but now it's pushing and doing the business side of it and like getting in front of people and doing the legwork of networking and like getting your shit out. It's not like, oh, we did it, now we're famous. It's just like, well, we have a product, no one knows who the fuck we are still, but
yeah. I mean, the marketing part is like fucking trigonometry, you know? It's like a whole different world. It's like, yo, I can make this beautiful art, but then what do I do with this beautiful art?
Yeah.
There's so much like music out there now too. The market's just oversaturated with music. So like
it is
it's literally about just building something and getting one person to talk about you to somebody else. And that person might say something. And if you grow that enough, then I think that's the way to do it.
Yeah, and the belief, right? Like, because as long as you keep your belief and really nothing anyone says or does really matter, it's just like, yeah, that's cool. But I mean, I'm doing big things, just a matter of time. So you just keep watching.
Exactly.
Yeah, because I even find that, you know, as myself, that there's definitely been moments, I think we all do, where it's like, damn, you know, I spent a lot of time on this project and not much love being reciprocated. And more importantly, I don't know about y'all, but in my personal circle, you know, I probably have to twist somebody's arm, just to get them to listen.
Yeah. That's crazy, but it's true.
Yeah, people don't get what we have to deal with. Like, you are constantly, as an independent artist, building your own belief, because like really you ain't got much else to build off of, and you just got to keep doing it because you know how it feels. And I feel that if the world knew how it felt when musicians are making music, then they'd better understand and maybe even want to support some of us. But yeah, I'm always interested to see what goes on in the minds of other artists. And you know, if you could talk to your listeners, your people that may know you or may not know you, what would be one message that you would want to send across to them to let them know kind of, you know, why you make music and what they're going to be getting if they do choose to follow you?
You gotta love it.
Yeah, there's no better feeling.
Yeah, you just gotta love doing it. You gotta love making music, love writing your own song, because it is a way of, you know, it's expressing yourself. It's like I get off of work, I sit down, I play the guitar because like I want to. It's how I de-stress and decompress for the day. So it's not like I have to force myself to go pick up the guitar, force myself to stay up till 11 o'clock listening to stuff to learn what I need to do. It's just because I'd be watching Netflix or something else, or fucking watering a plant. I don't know.
there's no roadblock with it. Like mentally, it's not like, oh god, gotta write a song. It's like, oh shit, I got this new fucking song.
Yeah, you definitely don't feel like you're working, right? You're like, oh my god, I gotta write a stupid song and record it.
It's like you're always chasing the feeling of what you just did.
Yeah, for sure.
And you guys said that you leaned on music in times of your life that's been hard. Have you ever had anybody reach out to you and let you know that something that you created was able to do the same for them?
That's what we're looking for.
It's coming, man. It's coming. That's funny we say that, because I know that's truly what every independent artist in the heart of their hearts is really looking for, man. It's just someone to say, yo, I heard what you said and it resonated with me. Like, thank you so much.
I think that's like one of the biggest reasons to do it, is like to communicate with somebody.
And when you guys are making music, I know you told me why you make music. It's just because it's a love, it's a passion. But is there a reason that you're making the music? Is there a message you're trying to get across? Is there someone you're trying to reach, or anything like that?
I think with a lot of the stuff that I write, it's just like trying to portray a feeling of acceptance type thing. Like, you're fucked up, I'm fucked up. Let's just be fucked up together and carry on.
I mean, that's more powerful than we think, because people go through certain situations and a lot of times they think that, yo, I'm the only person going through this, but they can hear someone, like what I hear when I listen to the lyrics in that song we just heard, is a lot of transparency, being honest with oneself. And when you're as an artist are able to be honest with yourself, it really helps others because they can't be honest with themselves.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's powerful, man.
It is, yeah. Like whenever you listen to some like your favorite bands out there or favorite artists, you feel like they're like talking to you almost, and it helps you get through shit.
Well, speaking of which, what is some of your guys' favorite bands?
I mean, Kings of Leon, Cage the Elephant, Red Hot Chili Peppers,
Spoon, yeah. The Blue Stone, Black Keys. We have a lot of favorite bands.
Yeah, and if you could pick one to do a collaboration with.
Chili Peppers.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd have to pick the Chili Peppers.
Definitely the Chili Peppers.
I'd have to agree
on the
with you,
Dan
man. They're just so
Yeah. Yeah.
So do you guys got anything coming up that you're working on?
Yeah, so we have an EP recorded, and so basically the goal is to have it released as singles over the next couple of months. So yeah, every 6 weeks to 8 weeks we'll probably release a new song. We're trying to get a couple shows over the summer to promote all that.
And you can only get the full EP if you come to the show.
You heard it here first, man. You guys better go to the show, man. And I like to show people just because, people forget that independent artists are humans. So we get to see why you guys make your music, what kind of people you are. And then people that are watching this can have a million more reasons to want to give you guys that support because it's not easy. And when people are able to listen, it means everything to an independent artist. Is there anything that you guys would want to just say to the viewers out there, just that would let them know more personally who you guys
are? No.
All right, I'm like, I can dig that. Like, I can see myself feeling that way too. Like, actually, I would like to shut myself off at this point.
I would say just.
No, my thoughts are my thoughts. Get away.
You listen to music, that's it.
Hey, that's all right. They'll have a documentary about you later. He was so eccentric, he didn't even want to share his thoughts with people.
Such a begrudging human.
30 in like a month.
Damn, are you dreading this?
No, I don't really care. I've bald for like 4 years. I look like I've been 30 for like 4 years.
I know, bro. Why do good people get cursed with bad hair, bro?
I know. This asshole's got a
yeah, I feel I'm hiding mine for a reason. So, I feel like the second I was 21, it was over. It was like, yeah, I'm finally old enough to do my own thing, got my own car, and boom. Are you serious? I haven't suffered enough. You gotta take my hair,
Yeah, I don't know how any of that feels.
No, God bless you, man. I used to have long hair, like down past my shoulders. It's a curse. I look back and cry now, like that was me. Long hair, man. I didn't even know how good I had it. And then I see people not taking care of their hair, and it upsets me. You don't deserve it. You don't deserve that damn hair, man.
Oh, that's amazing.
I don't know if there's any other bald people out there that feel how I feel, but you're not alone, man. Well, let's see. We got a few more minutes out here. I want to at least listen to the outro song, the second song you guys sent us. Now, is this like a pre-release thing?
Yeah, so that's the single that we're going to release next from the EP.
All right, so this is like a little sneak peek.
Yeah.
Woo, you see that, Real Talk Radio? We're going to give you a sneak peek right now. So let's play it. But before that, because after that, we're going to go out because we don't have much time left. Anything you guys want to say to Real Talk Radio before we listen to the outro?
Keep grinding.
Any message? Yeah. Any message you might have to somebody that may be struggling with belief or determination? No, just belief. Struggling with belief.
Just keep going. It will get better.
I love it. All right, Real Talk Radio. If you got a dream, chase it no matter what. And just remember, there's amazing people like this all over the world, and we're just so consumed in our social media lives that we don't reach out. But here we are, we're being real with people. So let's pull this thing up. Let's listen to this song, guys. It's been a blast hanging out with y'all. It's good getting to know you and knowing that your trajectory's upward. I love what you're doing with your music. Like I said, it sounds perfectly synchronized and harmonized, and that's what you're looking for in a collaboration. So keep doing your thing. Real Talk Radio supports you, and we'll continue finding ways to show you guys love. Now, on that note, let's go.
Said you don't know what it takes to break you, and I don't know what it takes to make it, but I'm good to fall in line. Sync up our eyes. Can you wait for me? Change my mind. You said you don't know what it takes to fix it, and I don't know what it takes to make it, but I'm good to fall behind. All I want is running away, 'cause I'm still chasing you all the same. When you push it, I pull back. For the ride, but brace yourself, 'cause this is all in my mind. You said you'd take another shot, see if you can fix it. I'll take another hit and fake it like everything's fine. All I want is running away, 'cause I'm still chasing you all the same.
know the drums of that one now.
Yeah, man, that was sick, dude. I like that one. All right, man, we're about to run out of time, but I appreciate it, man. I look forward to seeing you guys grow, and you know, if there's any way that we can help show love, just reach out. We're always down to do it. Y'all have a good night.
Ciao.
See you, man.
Yeah.